Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here tonight at our speaker panel, Korean Dream, Pathway to Peace and Freedom, addressing North Korea, human rights, and security with a vision for unification. Tonight's event is proudly co-organized by the Alliance for Korea United, the Global Peace Foundation, and your very own Liberty in North Korea here at Emory University. My name is Namshik Yu, and I serve as the Director of Youth Programs at Alliance for Korea United. It's an honor to be your moderator for this important discussion tonight. I don't know about you, but I'm especially excited for tonight's conversation. We are very privileged to host two distinguished speakers, Hyun Seung Lee and Colonel David Maxwell, who bring invaluable expertise on North Korea, human rights, security, and the vision for a free and unified Korea. To give a bit of context, this year, 2025, actually marks the 80th anniversary of Korean Liberation Day, which was a day that symbolized hope for a free and unified Korea. However, that hope was shattered as Cold War powers imposed an artificial division across the 38th parallel, separating the nation against the will of the Korean people. And for 80 years since then, Korea has remained divided with devastating consequences. In North Korea today, we see 25 million people endure extreme human rights violations under the Kim regime. Millions of families remain separated to this day, their hopes of reunification fading as time passes. And beyond these humanitarian crises, North Korea poses one of the greatest global security threats, actively supporting major conflicts in the Middle East and Europe. The North is critical in the development of Iran's ballistic missile program. And just last fall, Kim Jong-un deployed more than 10,000 of his men to support Russia in its war against Ukraine. So what happens on the Korean Peninsula not only affects the Korean people, but will have profound implications for the world. And despite decades of diplomatic efforts, whether it be the six-party talks, the inter-Korea summits, the US-DPRK negotiations, little progress has been made due to the narrow focus on denuclearization without a clear vision for Korea's future. So we believe the solution to these pressing challenges lie in the vision of the Korean Dream. Coined by Dr. Hyunjin Preston Moon, the Korean Dream is more than just a call for reunification. It is a vision to restore the Korean people's shared identity and fulfill their historic aspiration to live as one free and unified nation. For 5,000 years, Koreans have been one people, bound by a common language, culture, and history. The division of Korea is an anomaly in this long shared journey, an unnatural wound that must be healed. In fact, the Cold War began with the division of the Korean Peninsula, yet Korea remains the only nation that has not been able to exercise its right to self-determination in the post-Cold War era. The Korean Dream envisions a unified nation rooted in Korea's founding spirit known as Hongik Ingan, which means to broadly benefit all humanity. This guiding ethos has shaped the Korean people's identity, helping them preserve through times of crisis and inspiring them toward a higher purpose. So reunification is not merely a political goal, it's about reuniting a divided family, liberating those in the North from crimes against humanity, and building a new nation that upholds fundamental freedoms and human rights. A free and unified Korea would not only transform the lives of millions of Koreans, but also stand as a beacon of hope for the world. The history shows that government-led talks alone will never achieve reunification, which is why we emphasize a grassroots movement for change. Action for Korea United, AKU, was founded in 2012 to bring together citizens from all sectors of South Korean society to support unification. Today, it has now grown to become the largest grassroots coalition in South Korea's history for unification, with over 1,000 NGOs committed to the cause. And recently, in 2018, we launched AKU USA to mobilize support here in the US, recognizing its key role as an ally to the ROK and a champion of human rights. So through initiatives like the International Forum on One Korea, the One Korea Global Campaign, and the Korean Dream Campus Tour, we are building a global movement for unification. This year, we are calling on students across US campuses to join us in raising awareness on North Korean human rights and advocating for the peaceful reunification of the Korean Peninsula. These efforts will culminate in the Korean Dream 10 Million Global Citizens Rally this August, marking a historic moment in the fight for unification. So we believe now is truly a critical time. Just last year, Kim Jong-un abandoned North Korea's long-held unification agenda, revealing his greatest fear of losing control over his own people. And with the recent defections of high-level North Koreans and this growing grassroots movement for unification signal that change is truly coming. The Korean Dream provides the vision and driving force needed to make this a reality. So we want to invite all of you to be part of this movement. Together we can work towards a free and unified Korea, one that not only brings peace on the Korean Peninsula, but serves as a catalyst for peace worldwide. So if you want to learn more about our work, please visit our booth after the event, as Hera alluded to. Give us a follow on social media. For those tuning in online, the links will be posted in the chat box as well.